Hello and welcome to Dolbadarn Castle. I'm here with Dave Griffiths again. I'm actually having problems with the sound quality on the vlogging camera because it was really quite windy again here, and we just ended up not being able to talk into the camera, so I'm doing this voiceover after the event back in a warm comfy house. It was a beautiful day. It was very moody, very overcast, very wet, rain more or less constant, or drizzle. And we walked around the castle and we took several shots there. I was lining up on the wall here, the old remains of part of the castle wall, to get a nice black and white image, looking up towards the castle with the moody clouds and the sky in the background, which I think I got, which should appear any moment now. I think the leading line of the wall leading into the picture pointing to the castle really makes for quite a powerful image. I'm quite pleased with the way this one came out, and I think it works better in black and white. Here I am again, absolutely soaked to the skin, using my iPhone to actually record the photographs. I'm taking a panoramic image from a slightly different location. The panoramic is simply because I didn't have the right lens on to actually get all of the detail in, so I just used the 24-70 as opposed to 16-35. This is the panoramic that resulted from it. I missed out the right hand corner slightly, but I think the image works very well. Hello again, we're on the beach. Dave's over there, just out of frame to my left here, standing there looking a little bit very motionless actually, but I know what he's up to. We're watching these waves behind me breaking on the rocks, and there's some quite interesting patterns happening in the water as it's coming in and wrapping itself around the rocks and then going back out again. I'm setting up my camera for a shot, or a series of shots here. I'm going to see what we can get from here. The sky is a bit boring, it's a bit overcast, it could be a lot better, but we're making the most of what we've got in front of us. So let's see how we get on with that. Okay, so the waves are breaking nicely around this rock now, and I'm just getting the frame set up as I want it. I'll turn off autofocus because it's tracking the water, which is confusing, and I want it to stay focused on this rock that's directly in front of me. So once it's locked into that, which it's just done, I'll wait for the next big wave to come in. Hopefully I won't get washed away. This looks like a promising one. No, it's not big enough yet. Have to wait for the next one. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, that's a longer exposure than I thought. That was 8 seconds. Oh well, and that's not quite what I wanted. So let's try again with aperture. Let's say I want about a 0.8 of a second. I've got f4, f4, f5, f6, 1 second probably will work quite nicely. Don't know, we'll try it and see what happens. Here's a big wave. Now this is what we want. Yep, that's the sort of picture I wanted to take. I'm quite happy with that one. We'll take another one for good measure when the next wave comes in. Okay, Dave and I are finished here now. We've got quite a few images. We'll have to go back home and have a look at how they came out. What we've been doing is experimenting basically, so there's no single image that I can show you yet. When I get home and process them and see which one of them has worked, I'll put it up and you'll see it next. But at the moment, it's a guessing game because some of the images on the back of the camera look quite nice. But whether they're in focus properly or whether any motion's crept in and the rocks are slightly blurred, which tends to be what happens when I do this,
because especially with the long lens, I use the 100 to 400 to frame the distant headland over there on a couple of shots, sort of breaking waves over the little headland in the foreground here, the shorter of nearer one. And in doing that, pressing the shutter on an 0.8 of a second, sort of 1 second exposure, just the process of, even on a tripod, pressing the shutter can be enough to get it blurred. I've found that out to my detriment on many occasions and found I've gone back with images that are slightly out of focus. So I've been a bit careful today, and unfortunately, unlike Dave who's got a remote, keep it in your pocket and it's nice and warm, remote release, I haven't got one. So I'm going to have to go on Amazon later and get one to make this problem go away. Here he is, speak of the devil.
And I'm going to knock up an affiliate link so I get a bit of bunts from it.
Ah. Thank you, Dave, that's very kind, very civil. And on that note, and on that bombshell, we're going to bugger off up the hill and go and find a dry place to stand.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, thanks for watching. Well, hello again. I'm back, and this time I'm on the beach. The beach is, David?
This is Porth Cwyfan.
He said it, I can't say that. I won't even attempt
Porth
to.
Cwyfan, Church in the Sea. Diolch yn fawr I chi.
Like he said, it's that. And the sun's setting that way behind me. I can't turn the camera around, you won't see a damn thing, but it's getting quite low on the horizon. We're probably half an hour or so from sunset. And the tide's high, but it's going down, and we've got the church over there on the little causeway leading out into the sea, and we're hoping that the sky lights up nicely. I think it might do. We're just waiting, we're being patient. The clouds are clearing off in that general direction over Snowdon and the mountains in the distance over there, and we're going to see what we get from here. Don't know if we're going to get anything. We will see. Oh, I don't know if you can see me, it's getting a bit dark now, the sun's gone down. Over my left shoulder is the church on the island, or the church in the sea as it's called, that we've been photographing. Some of the images probably will come out reasonably well. I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Anyway, we will see. Dave's disappeared off somewhere, he's trying to walk down to the sea. I don't know, where is he? Oh, there he is. He's taking a picture of the log I dragged all the way down from the shoreline up there, down to the sea to make a leading line. We photographers never interfere with nature, we never move things around, we don't remove branches, we don't put things in to act as leading lines. Oops, sorry, yes we do occasionally. Anyway, let's see how the image comes out.
Well, it was never going to be easy taking a picture straight into the setting sun, so this is the image I came up with. I quite like it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and follow my antics in this vlogging business, and if you like the video as well, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching.